Because we're so early stage, I think adoption is really where it's at. And I think we have to start with the idea that if we're running experiments in artificial intelligence to see what sticks and what's going to add value, that continuous adoption is the next thing to measure. Like, are people continuing to use it, or did they fire it up for a couple of weeks and then turn it off? And so there's a lot of insights in understanding that. I think the other measurable value is being able to understand what questions people are asking. Like, what are we not doing well as a company maybe that the AI is needing to answer, and then taking some comfort in the fact that the AI is there to answer it. But it is a bit of a mirror sometimes to have artificial intelligence sort of reflect back to us what we need to do a better job of communicating. And I think there's really kind of two categories of players. Let's start with the players that are innovative and startup, and there's like 10 people working with the company, right? Like, in that case, you're going to have to realize that my trust is a big part of the equation. I have to be able to trust you, and I'm really looking for partnership. Because you're in the bleeding edge, I want to understand what you understand that I don't. The other category that I would say is established software companies that are adding AI features. And in that case, it's a lot harder conversation. I really want to know how you're doing it. What data do I have today that you're taking and reusing in some way? Are you training another model with it? Did you change my terms and conditions to do this? Everybody wants to say, I have AI, we added AI. But I really do want to understand, how did you add AI and what are you doing with my data? Right now it's agentic. It's the word that people use that means different things depending on who's saying it. My picture of agentic goes back to my days in autonomous vehicles. An autonomous vehicle is agentic. It has inputs and it has maneuvers. So I have cameras, I have radar, I have LiDAR, and the car is truly making decisions in the field. Like, a lot of times people say agentic and they mean chatbot, and I don't think there's enough action behind that. Like, a chatbot is more of a way of like engaging with artificial intelligence, but the real magic has to come from when artificial intelligence is learning from a process or learning to do something on its own, and it understands what success criteria are. You know, I go back and forth between like ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini. It's like going to 3 different friends and getting 3 different answers, but it says a lot about the perspective of the model, and that gives me a lot of insight into how the models are built and how they work. So I find it really fun to do that. Well, I'm really excited about the evolution of MCP. You know, it's still early stage, but when that came on the scene, it really started to bring some clarity to the question of how will we empower users to get more value out of artificial intelligence with all the systems that they want to interact with. Seeing the adoption that's coming from other players in the industry, such as Cloudflare, we're all really excited that this is a standard framework that we can all iterate on and get some strong value out of.